All right, everybody, welcome back to another deep dive.
Yeah.
Today, we're going to be tackling the world of ticket reselling.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's been there, right?
Absolutely.
You're trying to snag some tickets to a hot concert or a show or a game,
The big game.
and you're looking at these reseller sites and you don't know where to go.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a look at a top 10 list from the website The Top Tens.
Okay.
And this list is really interesting because it not only ranks the most popular ticket reseller websites,
Right.
but it's got all these user comments,
Oh, cool.
kind of giving us some insider tips,
Like a
like a little treasure map.
almost like those reviews you see on like Yelp or something like that.
Exactly, yeah. And there's one name on this list
Oh.
that keeps popping up in a very positive way.
Okay.
And I'm really curious to dig into that. But before we get there,
Yeah.
I kind of want to start with the usual suspects.
Right.
You know, the ones that we all see all the time.
Yeah.
We got Ticketmaster, StubHub,
Hmm.
Vivid Seats. Those are like the top three
Right at the top.
on this list.
Okay.
What makes these guys the big dogs in the ticket reselling world?
I mean, they've got it all.
Yeah.
They've got the inventory. I mean, you can find tickets to pretty much anything on those sites.
Right.
You know.
It's convenient.
Yeah.
One-stop shopping.
Exactly. It's like the Amazon of ticket reselling.
Yeah, but I mean, there's got to be a reason why people are looking beyond them.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
There's got to be something else out there.
Yeah, and that's where I want to go back to this Ticket Lodge thing.
Okay.
Because I'm seeing comments like A+ rating,
Wow.
the best customer service I've ever had,
Really?
personal touch.
Personal touch for tickets. That's interesting.
Yeah, what does that even mean in this world?
Like,
Are they writing me a handwritten note?
I don't know if it's handwritten notes, but you go to these big giant websites and it can feel very impersonal.
Yeah.
You're dealing with bots, you're dealing with algorithms.
Yeah, you're a number.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So maybe this Ticket Lodge,
Yeah.
they're focusing on that human element,
Right.
that kind of like, customer service that we all crave.
Like a concierge.
Yeah, almost like a concierge service,
Right.
They walk you through it, they find you the best tickets.
I like that.
Yeah. You're there to answer your questions.
Oh.
That's kind of cool.
There are a couple other names that pop up further down the list
Yeah.
that are kind of intriguing.
Okay.
TickPick
Okay.
and Aventrix.
I've heard of TickPick.
These are in the contenders section,
Yeah.
so maybe up-and-comers.
Yeah.
TickPick claims to have the smallest commission
Oh, wow.
out of all of them,
That's pretty good.
which sounds pretty appealing.
Yeah, definitely.
So what do we think about these guys?
Well, I think whenever you see something new like that, a little bit of skepticism is always healthy.
Yeah. Buyer beware.
Yeah, exactly. Buyer beware.
Yeah.
Because sometimes,
Yeah.
A low commission might mean they're cutting corners somewhere else. So
Wow.
you gotta look into that.
Less bells and whistles.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe their customer support isn't as robust.
Right.
Maybe their ticket verification process is a little different.
Okay.
So you just gotta kind of weigh those things.
And what about Aventrix?
Aventrix, I think they focus on like more specific events.
Okay.
Like I've seen them mentioned a lot for like international events.
Oh, okay.
So like if you're planning a trip to Europe
Yeah.
and you want to see a concert or a game over there,
That's where I'd go.
they might be a good option to check out.
Okay, so it sounds like, it's not just about going with the big name.
Yeah.
It's about figuring out what each reseller does well.
Yeah.
And where their strengths are. And maybe, matching that to what you're looking for.
Yeah.
So let's say I'm in the market for some tickets to a sold-out Broadway show.
Okay.
Where would I even begin?
I would start by comparing prices on those big three.
Okay.
Ticketmaster, StubHub, Vivid Seats.
Yeah.
But I would also throw Ticket Lodge in there.
Okay.
Because, the big guys might have a wider selection,
Right.
but Ticket Lodge
Yeah.
might have a better overall experience.
Right. And potentially a better price.
Yeah, exactly. You never know.
You never know.
So it's worth checking both.
Now, what if I'm looking for something a little more off the beaten path?
Okay.
Like a local music festival.
Yeah.
Or a smaller sporting event.
Right.
Something like that.
I think that's where you really want to dive deeper into this list.
Yeah.
Look at those contenders, like
Yeah.
the TickPick, the Aventrix,
Right.
because they they might specialize in those kind of events.
Yeah.
You know?
They might have a better selection or better prices.
Yeah, or even just more information.
Okay.
You know, because those smaller events, sometimes they're harder to find information on.
And I can't forget about that low commission on TickPick.
Right, right.
Even if they don't have, like, the best selection.
Yeah.
Just price comparing alone
Absolutely.
might lead me there.
Especially for those less popular events.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
where the markup might be a little higher on other sites.
One other thing that I thought was really interesting in these user comments, somebody mentioned that RazorGator
Oh, yeah.
got acquired by somebody,
Right.
and their service has gotten way better.
That's interesting.
So it's a reminder that this industry is constantly in flux.
Absolutely. I mean, mergers and acquisitions are happening all the time.
Yeah.
You know, companies are buying each other out.
Right.
And that can really change the landscape.
Right.
Really, you know, overnight.
So just because a reseller had a bad rep a year ago
Yeah.
doesn't mean that they still do.
Exactly. You gotta stay informed.
Right.
You know, check those reviews, keep comparing services.
All right. So what have we learned?
I think the big takeaway is that ticket reselling is a dynamic industry.
Right.
You know, this top 10 list that we're looking at, it's
Yeah.
a snapshot in time. It's a starting point.
Right.
But you got to do your own research.
Yeah.
You got to compare options.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to go beyond those big names.
Exactly. You might find the next ticket lodge.
Yeah, exactly. Lurking out there.
Absolutely.
So be sure to check out the show notes.
Yeah.
We'll have a link to the top 10s.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, let us know what you find.
Happy ticket hunting.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
See ya.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.